Okay, I'm back. I got a little thrown off by what day it was for a couple days. I don't know if you noticed, but in my feed, I've been saying that I'd be back on Friday, and then I found out that Friday actually was 4th of July, and oh well, whatever. I'm back now. So I have I've made some progress on Ralph. He's not quite the Chamber of Horrors that the last one was, but he's still kind of a Chamber of Horrors in here. Get it all squared away. So here he is. Doesn't work great, but it works. So it would just be kind of, mainly he would always be like this. So what I'm going to have to do now is I have to tack down the front here. I also should probably, those are pretty good. Yeah, I need to tack down where it joins here. And then I think I'm going to try and see what bags under the eyes look like. Because, you know, when I draw him, he... What did I just step on? I just stepped on something. Yeah, no idea. It's not sticking to my foot, so that's good. When I draw him, I usually put bags on his eyes, so maybe I should do that. I need to check, see what I stepped on, because I don't want to do it again. Sorry. Oh, here we go. Looks like it was a needle, but thankfully it was the blunt end of the needle that we stepped on. Oh, boy, that smarts. Okay. Well, for those of you playing at home, that's the time when you get to take a drink. And I hurt myself. Okay, let's see. So let me find. So when I made Ben Franklin a couple weeks ago, I dyed some fleece the wrong color. Not that I remember what I did with it. Was that it there? Let's see. It was really dark, whatever it was. Maybe a real short video. Oh, here we go. So this is, I think this is what I did for, this is actually pretty good fabric. I actually kind of like it better than what I used for used on his skin. All right, so that's the that's his face, and this is the darker. Although it's really not that much darker. I think it's just enough. I might redo his nose too. Come on. There we go. Well, let me see. Okay, let me get some. I clean up this room and I destroy it so fast. All right, so I want to have him. I want to see what he looks like with bags under his eyes. This is kind of the rough one right now to see. Yeah, maybe. Let me make a pattern real quick. I think I'm gonna make a pattern and then cut this one out again. Kind of a Nike swoosh going on here. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut it out and then I'm gonna round it off using the rasp. And I want to make it a little smaller than what I think it should be, so that this might still be too big. Maybe a little big. I want to make it a little smaller because the fleece adds about 1/8 of an inch to it. I think that'll be right. Okay, I'm gonna make 2 of these guys real quick. This is scrap off of when I made his head. And I want to put these pins in such a way that they don't push out through the bottom, but they aren't so close to the edge that they interfere with the saw. Well, I'm going to go do that real quick. Okay, so I cut out 2 of these things. Put this in my arrows. He's gonna look like like the Emperor, I think. Okay, let me knock these down a little bit. Let me see how this looks. I'm going to use my rasp. Yeah, that might be a little too much. After all that work. Okay, I just cut it down just a little bit more. I'll never match it, but it's a little bit better. Yeah, I think I'm going to make the other one and see how I like it. Hopefully I didn't make two of the same one. Did I make two of the same one? I think I did make two of the same one. Arg! They're not that different. Oh no, I think it'll work. Just muttering to myself. Sure, I'm glad I cleaned this place up. Yeah, pretty similar. Okay, let me clean this off. up real quick. Yeah, that might be too much. I'm going to put these aside and maybe use them. I haven't decided yet. Great job. Nothing bogus. Hi, Captain B Fart. Is that right? Okay. All right. I'm gonna put this aside right now. So I haven't decided yet if I want to go through all that trouble. But I have decided on another thing. So on the original Ralph, the way I did his hair was, and this was a wig. This is the wig for the one that I was working on when I first, when the last one got stolen. And what he does is he has, I'll show you. Here's Ralph, and so I have all these little cones of fur. It's like a 3-inch pile fur, which is great, but it just kind of just sits there. So I think what I'm gonna do, and I don't have very much of it yet left either. I think I have enough to do 2 puppets, and then I have these pieces that I took off that other puppet. But I'm going to augment it with feathers. These it's a 4-inch ostrich plume trim, and I cut a little piece off. What did I do with it? There it is. So I think what I'm going to do is when I make these, I'm going to, at the very end of each one, embed this trim, just a few sprigs of it coming out the end of it, because it basically makes it a little cone. I'm going to use all these too, but I'm going to make a new one so you can kind of see what I'm doing. But basically, that'll give it a little bit of motion when it's moving. And I think that's going to help out. And I'm also going to make them bigger because when I made it originally, they were kind of small. So I'm going to use these as the smaller ones, get rid of the small ones, and make some huge big ones. So we'll see. I'm just going to pin these on right now, see what it looks like. See, I feel like already, like these are too small. So I'm just going to give him a mohawk going down right now. And these will be the top part of his part. But I'm also going to embed those ostrich plumes in there. Been a fan a long time. It's great to see you. Oh, great. Are you coming in from the Melon Pool YouTube site? Because I just added that one to the feed. I've been building Ralph for the last week or so over on Puppet Troop. So if you want to see what I've been doing, you can find the archives of it there. Yeah, I eventually on Saturdays on this feed, I'll start drawing strips because I want to maybe try and get Melon Pool going again to some extent. So this one's going to have a lot more hair than the last one. I can tell you already. Because I think there were only 9. Let me think. There were 3 sprigs, 3 or 4. I think there were 4 tufts of 3 sprigs. So 12 sprigs total. I think that's what it was originally. He looks like Sideshow Bob's brother. Whatever his name was. Can't remember what his name was. The one was played by David Hyde Pierce. Neville? Is that right? That one looks bigger. Well, thank you for being a fan, Captain. You see how fast. I mean, I'm going to be putting this hair on for weeks, I think. Maybe not weeks, but 4 days maybe. So maybe I'll use these short ones for around the back. I'm just trying to get a feeling for how many of these I'm going to actually have to add. He's got a mohawk, though. Okay, so you can kind of see how this is all going to work. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sprigs. Probably 3 on the side. 3 big ones on the side, and then 2 smaller ones down here. That's not too bad. Times 2, because I got to do Ralphie as well. Okay, so now I want to retrofit these guys with the the ostrich plume. So let me do one of those to see how that looks. I wonder if it'd be easier just to do one from, let me do one from scratch. Oh, these are the miscellaneous ones. Somewhere around here, I have the patterns for Ralph. Let's see if I can find them. Okay, that's miscellaneous. Oh. Yeah, Captain. A couple of weeks ago, I actually drew a melon strip online on Speed. It's right here. There we go. There's one of them. Let me see. I think they need to be even bigger than that, though. So it needs to be bigger than this one. But not so big that it is out of control. Hopefully that's not too big. I feel like I need to put that sprig of fur in every single one of these things, but maybe I can get by with just these big ones. I don't want to make a bunch of them because if I do and they don't work, it's going to be a mess. times like these, I wish I had bought more of this red fur. The place I bought it from is no longer even in business, so. This might be the last Ralph and Ralphie that I build. See, if I had, I mean, who knows if I might have kept the Ralph that I had built before if it hadn't been stolen, but I might just as easily have taken his hair off and used it again. Because that was kind of my thing at that point. Okay. So my plan is to sew that into the edge like that. I mean, I could just as easily put a whole fringe all the way down one side. But I don't know if that's necessary. So the way these work is, I don't know if you saw how I folded it just then, but what happened to Ralph's head? Yeah, that looks about the right. Oh, this looks good. Okay, I'm gonna sew this guy up and see how it looks. I'll even use that needle that I stepped on a few minutes ago. Oh, do I not have any red thread? Oh, I do. And these things are tedious. Let me tell you, one of the other reasons I have taken so long to rebuild this puppet is that I knew it was going to be a long haul to put all this hair on. Because while I could put a wig on, it's not going to have the weird tufts that I draw. And if I used boa, it didn't look right. If I used ostrich fur, ostrich feathers, it wouldn't look right. So this is really the only way I've come up with it. I think looks decent. I may have gotten too much fabric. Let's see. Too much thread. Yeah, I usually broadcast this Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific, and then Saturdays at noon, which I know this is neither, but I missed yesterday because I didn't know what day it was. Because of the holiday. yes, I live right next to the airport, so everybody has to put up with my the planes going by. Oh boy. So the real trick is to try and get this thing to not knot up as I start the first stitch. I have way too much thread here too. I should just cut it. Yeah, my gosh. Okay. All right. New plan. I'm gonna cut the thread and start over. Okay. Awesome. Do you do a comic as well, or did you just read the strip, or what was your exposure to Melonpool or Cryptozoa or anything else I've done over the years? Sit till he sit. Well, once I get started, this will go faster, but I haven't gotten started yet. Hey, Laura. How's it going? Trying to get the hair on this thing, or at least some of it. Very long and tedious process. Good thing I have two characters that are basically identical. So I have to do twice as much hair on these things. It's so funny because I don't even know why I'm building these things other than just to have them. It's not like I have a show idea or something, but maybe it'll cause me to come up with some new Melonpool skits or something. You introduced me to Melonpool at Pomerado Elementary, and you're not Mike Prologo, are you? Yeah, this is the one I'm remaking that was stolen. Hey, TC. Okay, so this is basically one sprig for his hair. Is it great? Is it great guess because it's true? Because if it is, I mean, I got a story. I mean, I'm sure everybody else watching will be thrilled to know this is Mike. The only clue is Mike was the only person I ever knew that would say bogus. It's coming along. I'm not nearly as frustrated as I was the other day. All right, so I got one sprig of hair, and by my estimation, I only have to make about 500 more of these things. All right. So what I did was, for those of you turning in, this is the pattern I used, and I fold it over and make it like a triangle out of fur, and then I also put about half an inch of ostrich plume in the end of the hair. I haven't done that before, so let's see. Oh my god, oh my gosh. So okay, I don't know if you guys can see this, but Captain Beefheart on here, he is actually the inspiration for this character, for Ralph. He came up with the word Zinobop, and I used to draw him. He was the him and a couple of my brother was Sam the dog. I was Mayberry, and another friend Jeff Holtis was Sammy. And apparently he's on right now watching this feed out of the blue. I haven't talked to him. I saw him at Ape Alternative Press Expo. Guy, I can't remember. Probably 20 years ago, and maybe 30. I haven't talked to him since. Oh my gosh, I'm doing great, Mike. It's great to hear from you. Anyway, he moved away when I was in sixth grade, and then I we just kind of lost touch. But yeah, it's great to hear from him. Oh, okay. I was going to show you what I was going to do. All right, so I've got pins all over this thing, so I can't really put them on. I think that's going to look great. See, when I draw him, he has just 3 sprigs, but you can't really do that. You got to kind of pad it out with all kinds of little tufts. So yeah, I think I can get away with maybe a little one down here. I got to make that stick out like that, though. Yeah, you can kind of start to see how this is coming together. Again, I don't know if I should have bags under his eyes or not. They would be a darker peach color. Maybe the ones at the top don't need to be quite as big. Well, that's very encouraging. So I'm going to put these little wisps of ostrich feather on the end of each one of these little sprigs. And so it'll give him a little bit of movement when he turns his head. I think that'd be pretty good. All right. Well, I guess I got my work cut out for me. Well, Mike, this has been great that you popped on here. Of all days, you popped on here. Just because I'm building the character that you kind of inspired. So my hope is I have enough of this fur to make how many I'm going to have to make of this. I think I'm going to have to make 8 of this big one. Probably get them as close as possible. Me too. You don't have to say exactly if you don't want to, but like, what part of the country are you living in? I'm still in LA. There's one. I think I'm just going to cut out 4 of these guys right now. I don't know if I'm going to have enough to do 8 of them. Might have to start a GoFundMe to get more hair for Ralph. Currently in Ohio. It's been a long, strange trip to get here. I bet. I think the last time I saw you, you were a chef. I've only started doing these little live streams. I've only been doing them about 2 months. There's that one. I mean, fortunately, I have all those ones I already cut out that I can use, but yeah, I'm probably gonna use up every inch of this red fabric. I suppose I could just cut that without marking. So I got to cut these out in such a way so that the fur is going the right way too. So otherwise, I could do some right side up and some upside down. Why I only bought a half a yard years ago for this stuff. Okay, so I got 4 of them. Oh boy, that's going to be tight. Tight. 1, 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. If I'm lucky. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to start taking these little sprigs and yes, I had a barbecue restaurant on an Indian reservation in Michigan for a few years, but COVID killed it. Trying to get something started here now. Yeah, AI is killing me now. I've had to do basically do puppetry full time. Which believe me, if I could do anything else, I mean, it's such a I love it, but it's a hard business to do. Um, but I piece together what I can out of it. If you had cut out the top part with the fur going the right direction and the bottom part, it wouldn't matter which way the fur is going since it won't be seen. Oh, no, it's all one piece, Laura. It goes like this. This is all one. It's each sprig is like this. I'm not cutting them out and putting them together like this. It's these are 4 tufts of hair is what this is. Four tufts of hair. I really don't need this bottom part, but too late now. I guess I could have done it this way. I don't know. The robots are, yeah, they are. I'll tell you, the AI got me out of, or basically ruined my quote unquote career as a graphic designer. But you know what? I was never really happy doing it either. So I'll do what I can do. Yeah, that's true. Luckily, these are the biggest ones, and I'm not sure. I think I need 2 for each head. I've got. If I can get 4 out of it, I'll be good. And then I also have all these pieces that were off the old one that I was making, which I think I only need about maybe 15 or 12 or 15 more of the medium-sized ones and 2 or 3 more of the tiny ones. So if I can piece that many out, I should be okay. I mean, I don't think. I mean, I might be able to find 4-inch red fur, but I didn't want to have to look for it. I might have some more scraps too. trying to give his hair a little bit more life. I know you keep saying that. I haven't figured that out yet. Usually I just end up with a soggy piece of thread. This is all part of my endeavors to make him look less like Beaker. You know, I've gotten pretty good at using the automatic needle threader function on my machine. So, like, that's been pretty easy. I mean, I have used the wicking method as well without knowing it. I thought I was just sharpening the end of the thread like I do when I'm drawing. So the nice thing about this is I don't have to worry about seeing my stitches. This has been pretty. This is pretty forgiving. Red on red on red. Of course, I'm colorblind, so who knows? Going to have to say goodnight, folks. I couldn't keep my eyes open much longer. Well, with thrilling video like this of me sewing, how can you possibly have to go to sleep? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, thank you. I'm hoping that maybe I'll have his head done tonight. I'm not probably going to broadcast for too much longer, but you know he's coming together. I'm pretty happy. I'm going to probably poke myself with the needles that are all in there, but let me see. You know, I want to get the hair on. Let's see, where's all those? He's a bit to get. There he goes. So get the hair on, and then what are you looking at? You know, oh, and I also have to tack that down. But I want to get the hair on so that I can make the ends of the antenna, and then his head's done. And I'm going to actually start during the day making a client a commission. Oops. Sorry. Gotta wait for the plane. I'm going to start a commission tomorrow, so I'm only be working on this at night, so it's going to be really slow getting this thing done. But hopefully by the end of the week, I'll have at least most of them done. Most of Ralphie, too. So thanks for tuning in, everybody, on this weird, unscheduled thing. But I'm super happy I came on because I got to reconnect with a friend from elementary school, who was the one of the inspirations for this character Ralph anyway. So that was great. I will see you guys next time.